really sure how I meant to do this, but hi. So I did recreation edit, whatever it is called. And it was of Quinzella's edit. I think that's how you say it. But so I did that. Right now, this looks like I'm just working on the text, finding overlays and stuff, but I don't know. I'm literally watching the video as I'm doing this, and my dog is barking. Oh wow. That doesn't go very well for me, does it now? Literally the second I start recording something, the dog starts barking. It happens every time, I swear. But yeah, well, oh wow, zoom out. I remember so many times in this when editing it over, I had to cut it out so many bits because it was like originally 3 hours and a half, like the time of the video. So about an hour of that was just paused, doing nothing most of the time. That happened a lot when I was doing the eye blinking animation thing. Probably because first I had to make the background for the base or whatever it's called for the animation, and then I had to, what's it called? I had to actually animate it then. I had a lot of struggle with that one. This part was cool. I liked editing this part. It was strange though, trying to figure out how to get it to work. The timing for it was very confusing. As well as the first part, I do not know how to do glitch overlays or anything. I don't know how to do that. It just does not work for me. Okay. But so I was on to this part, and the next part of their edit actually had like an eye blink thing, so that's where I got the inspiration. Finding photos for this was so hard. Like I started running out of ones at the end, so I made my own one. Although I guess I probably did not do much of a shirt. What? I did not do much of a search. Yeah, here's where I was sort of pausing, but I cut it all out. Oh my goodness. When editing this, I was shocked at the amount of times I had just long pauses for no reason. There was one that was, even with the sped up time, was like a minute or two long, and the original clip when it was all sped up was like 25 minutes. Oh, that little under eye bit with the teardrop. I wish I did a bit more work when making the base on that, but it was a speed sort of base thing instead of a really, I don't know, long one. But as you see, is it showing it here? Yeah, it sort of just kept moving around on its own for some reason. Even with the keyframed area it had, it just went up randomly in the air. But that I did not know how to fix. So I figured out, you know what, let's try the puppet effect, because that's what I should probably be using in the first place, but I'm too lazy. So I tried that, and it worked. Thank God, because I do not want to have any more technical difficulties with this one. I tried out a few more effects with this, actually. I must say, I was glad to have some sort of animation in there, because I do love doing like little animation things. Although they do get tiring, especially when they're not just eye blinks and stuff like that. This one was nice because it was just a simple eye blink. Figuring out who to do for this was very confusing. As well, I gotta say, I tried out some new effects and stuff, but I think some of them worked, but some of them not so much. I had some struggles with figuring out the pixel sizes and stuff for this, so I literally used a calculator. Yep, I used a calculator to find out what size the thing in an edit would be. I really wanted to be exact with this one because for some reason, I just wanted to. I was messing around with like whatever Bezier wrap or whatever it's called, and it was not working. So I decided I'd just try like the 3D thing. That worked a lot better, I must say. I don't know why. Probably because it was actually the way it's meant to be done, but who knows. Oh, I found that clip. That one, this is one of my favorite parts of it. Like this part and then the next little bit. I really like that part for some reason. I think it's this one. I don't know. But, oh, I really like that part of it. When I was going through, like, this video, I'm glad I sped it up before I went through and, like, did 3 hours long of editing. That's the thing with not having it recorded. Well, why would someone record it while editing it? Because, or not editing it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Why would someone record it while doing it if it's a sped up thing? I don't know. That's just what my mindset goes to for some reason. But it's not really what you do. I got this down to 10 minutes. Originally it was meant to be 25 at least, and I really did not want to render that. As well, rendering this, I had to do 2 renders because it had, like, what was it called? Oh gosh, I dropped something. Oh well. But it had been rendered, it's like in 30 frames per second, because that's what the original edit was in, I believe. It was rendered in 60 frames per second, so it was all sped up, and that ended halfway through the actual thing. I was very annoyed at that because I took like an hour to render it, and normally my things don't take that long to render. Oh, here is where I struggled so much. That little block transition thing, I normally like use After Effects if I can't find the tutorial on Hitfilm things. It was a Sapphire plugin thing. What am I meant to do at that point? So I decided to do the hexagon thing, which literally failed miserably, but I just went with it at the end. And then later, when I actually rendered the edit, I did add one little thing, which was a like circle spin, whatever, rotation. There we go, circle spin. Very exact. But yeah, so I did this instead of map parts. But I had wanted to do a Mikan edit for a while now, but as well, first I had to finish that segment of the game. I am on to chapter 4. Oh, this circle thing was fun. It was more something I could actually figure out. The next part was where I used a calculator a lot. Yep. But I still couldn't figure out how to get it to work. But I think it turned out pretty nice. Honestly, never want to use that sort of thing again, but I mean, it was worth it. It looked nice. Now, finding the photo for the next one, I was already struggling once I got to this point. So you can tell I was not excited to go and find a photo, especially seeing there was multiple scenes after this one. But I somehow found that one. That was, honestly, I don't know why, when I looked up Mikan official art, it was like, that's what I found. How do you say her name? I don't even know. But, yeah, that's where I got to with it. Somehow I added the tile effect to the edit thing I was recreating, so I got really confused halfway through. Honestly, this was the more easy part of it, but I still enjoyed it. Oh yeah, so this is near the end of it. I just sort of looked up background Danganronpa, and I was trying to get it colored so it would match more. Yeah, that was too bright, but I got that to work. Yeah, the rainbow effect thing. I don't know how to do that. I just looked at a bunch of tutorials and I couldn't find anything, so I just used this one overlay I found. As you can see, I'm struggling there, trying to figure out how I do multiple colors at once. Honestly, I think it turned out pretty good for not knowing a clue. I liked the rainbow part of it. That was nice. Well, this video is almost at its end, I must say. But I enjoyed doing this edit. I think I might do like a few more of these because they're fun. I really enjoyed it. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, and the final product. I still have to add that into the actual video. Anyway, thank you for watching.